Oh yeah! Woo! Woo! Nasty! Previously on Kimba TV. I'm only interested in longing. I also said on Saturday post that I fully expect a lower low. We got the lower low. We took the more longs. Oh, let's do the nasty thing. Let's do the nasty thing. Microsoft is out. Bill Gates. Woo! I'm gonna let the bear div form. I'll have it pull back, golden pocket, and then that's when I'll re-enter. I mean, I'm just saying, like every single time it breaks, so why wouldn't this one break? You heard? Okay, we weren't bearish here. You remember? Woo-wee! Crypto Hawaii, 33K today. Well, no, we're gonna see. You don't want to get too overly thang, man. There were a lot of people that were like, "Yo, we're going to 25K for show." You know, we just got to take it level by level. You know, I mean, we actually talked about this box. You know what I'm saying? So the level has already been identified. I just need an edge. You know what I'm saying? And based off of all these other times, I think we know what we're waiting for next. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So it's going to be pretty interesting. I mean, the most, we'll redo it, but the most obvious would be like this. The most obvious would be like this. Everybody would be talking about head and shoulders. Oh shit, gotcha, bitch. And then we know how long that takes. Ding. How long did that take? About a week? 7 days. There you go. And to be honest, if you go back and you watch when we measured this, and we were like, it could take 3 to 7 days, that played out well too. Just in case it goes pa-pink, I'm going to keep it top heavy. I kept my limits right here. I got filled. Kraken, I also TP'd 25, if you guys remember, on the long. I still have the Kraken long still running, but I TP'd another 15 up there at 30. So I kept my limits here. It pa-pinked. Entry is here, right? I had a little bit here. I kept my top heavy ones. It pa-pinked. Okay, now it's a swing fail. What do we do next? Swing high, swing low. Stop loss behind 886. My limits were like this, top heavy. I got filled like what? Like my entry is like right around there, right? Just average out. My risk, I'm risking about $80. Okay? Stopped out. Yesterday's long. All right, so very small minimal loss. Not that big of a deal. You had two ways you could have played it. One, you got the sweep that we anticipated for. Did it actually hold golden pocket? Nope, stopped out. Okay, or you could have been watching the 15-minute. All righty. And then if you remember, I'm a big level-to-level guy. Once it did that, that was not a good sign. You needed to beep. All right, you needed to get right back below the blue line ASAP. You didn't have time to be fucking around and deviating so long away from the POC. So we had the idea. We knew that it could pa-pink. We got filled. We knew after we got filled, where's the invalidation? So it was literally like a $70 gap in terms of price for the invalidation. All right, stopped out. Couldn't get above POC. Bear div was invalidated. So you had multiple things telling you, hey, this short is no bueno. All righty. Next level that you would maybe thinking about taking a little bit of a short would be maybe here, which was the next range and sweep and POC. Again, if you didn't want to get a div, you had no div. Like at least this one, you had like some sort of 15-minute bear div. This one, you identify the level. Okay, you say, all right, fuck it. All right, so you have no div, so that's even riskier. And so even if you saw the swing, you could have still gone like this, and you would have, I don't know, entered like that, and then stop loss right there, right? But you have no div, so I don't know why you would do that one. And then level to level, so if you look on the hourly, level, 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 level. Is there a div here? Nope. Div here? Yeah. Swing fail? Yeah. Did it get invalidated? Yes. Sound good? So here we are again. This is an interesting level. That's also an interesting level. So if it sticks around in this zone and it gives me an edge, I'm down to take it. Every short I took today was an L. Yeah, you got to remember like the bigger time frame, right? And the most important thing that we were talking about last week was, man, the markets look bullish this week. You know, and every single time these 4-hour bear divs start to form, they get broken. So, yes. If you were going to take a short, just like how we kind of talked it all out, you could have either played the swing fail and you have a clear invalidation for that. And I'll do the same thing here. I'm going to let it form. And if it wants to go back to golden pocket and then reject, then that's when I'll get in. So nothing really changes. I do the same shit every single time. Identify the level and then decide what kind of edge you're okay with. Are you going to try to front run a 15-minute? That's okay if you want to. Do you want to anticipate a swing fail? That's okay if you want to. Alrighty, so that's where we're at right now. I am not in any position, not in a short. Well, I mean, the only thing I have is the Kraken long. There's always going to be some sort of bull div. So, War Corgi, in terms of where I would start to get interested, I think it would be something like that, right? Right? Because then when it actually goes, that's when it pops. It makes a new higher high. So, the first thing that I would do, War Corgi, is kind of challenge you to take a look at all these other places. Somehow, some way, they will eventually it'll bounce off of the resistance line. Sometimes it's small like that, but it usually bounces off of it. So that coming back down here, doing a bullish retest, obviously a pretty interesting one, right? Did you also hear what I was talking about with this? So we had this, remember when we were coming here? Remember we were thinking about possibly longing right there? So we just ranged. We hit the value area low of the range. We punctured right back up again. So wouldn't it be like common sense to do that? How many times do you see it go to 7A6, go through the golden pocket, and then try to do that, and then it might lose it? So that's a possible area. You would be wanting to get above that, right? But that would be a TP if you take this one. Right, War Corgi? So you have different levels, right? You have potentially a level here, right? You've got Fibonacci, you also have this, and you also have this. So whichever one comes first, and whichever one has the most amount of confluence, War Corgi. You could see this go to 7A6, nuke through here. It could bounce, go back to golden pocket, and then come right down, right? That would be a pretty interesting head and shoulders, yes? This could still sweep this guy and do what? How sick would that be? So I think you identify the levels, War Corgi, and then it would be divs. Identifying the levels tells me where my limit orders would be. All right. So, but War Corgi, you know, you got to be careful because you know how I feel about this, right? Give it up for the pixel perfect golden pocket bounce, by the way. So maybe, I don't know if you remember, but maybe it shits. Maybe the altcoins are going to get caught up to the box, and then maybe that's the long I want. Maybe it's going to shit itself. And so, you know what this kind of reminds me of? This kind of reminds me of either this guy or this guy. And guess what? They're both of these golden pocket wicks. Kimba box, golden pocket, it wicks through.
Secret ways Liquania Theme Parks.
Wicks through. Wicks through. Ready? All right, baby girl is ready. Let's lettuce the fuck up. So we have identified the level. Now what will we do? We wait for an edge. You guys want to take a 5-minute CVD bull div? Be my guest. You want to take a 15-minute bull div? Be my guest. You want to wait for a 1 hour? Be my guest.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Woo! Is that what I think it is? I had to wet the tip for this. I had to wet the tip for this. Where's our fib? Here it is. 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 All right. I mean, I can't believe it's here. But y'all ready? Y'all better get ready on this bitch. Okay? I mean, we were talking about it for like later, but what the fizzle for shizzle? All right, so here you go. This is exactly what we were talking about. We didn't think it was gonna be this fast. All right, so you have 20 minutes on this 4-hour candle. Wow, look at the timing. I wanted to hit that. I was gonna short that, the peak, and get a bear div, but this was price exhaustion. So you can't predict how quickly it's gonna do something, but this was short. This was a zone, right, that we identified as a possible short. I just didn't get the edge or the permission to take it, right? But we knew that this was an area that it was gonna be poo-poo, right? We just never got the green light to actually enter, meaning a 15 or a 1 hour bear div. So that's okay. And we already talked about this here now. We just talked about, somebody was like, where would you think about longing? And I said, the only place what I would even start thinking about longing is Kimba box, volume, and bull retest. So I didn't think it was gonna happen in the same day, but snap dizzle for shizzle. Alrighty, so we literally talked about comparing this, right? And did we not just do something like this? Didn't we do this earlier? Didn't we do that earlier? We looked at fractals, right? Didn't we do this earlier? You know what's the suckiest part about this? The gammas are completely useless. You know what's crazy is I was thinking to myself, I want to be in a long going into GDP. And I was thinking, fuck, man, I might have to short going into GDP. And for somehow, some way, the gods are like, all right, motherfucker, you wanted to do a long? They did this shit so quick, and they knew I was on the balcony, but boy, goddamn. Oh, shit. What do you mean wait for retrace? Motherfucker, there wasn't a retrace last time. Oh, oh, shit. Market? Get the... Nah. Hey, like, I don't care about the short. This is what we talking about. Y'all are tripping about the wrong thing. I'm excited about what happens here. I don't give a shit about this. That's the difference. Y'all were getting excited about this. I was like, oh my fucking God, is it doing what I think it's doing? Okay, we literally talked about this. Oh my God, did I pencil neck like a little bitch? Everybody good? We're just sticking to the plan. We'll just stick to the plan. We'll wait for an edge. 2 minutes and 50 seconds on this 1 hour, 4 hour. I mean, honestly, the sweep will be the funniest thing, right? The bottom sweep, because then you're going to have these guys. You know? Has Crypto said anything about this yet? As soon as Crypto makes a video about head and shoulders, I'll probably maybe try to anticipate a sweep long. If Crypto or Carl the Moon does not talk about head and shoulders, we might want to wait until 25 POC. Give it up for 2 claps on wall. Oh, shit. Now I got 30 seconds to think if I want to take the sweep or not. What the fuck? We shouldn't have gone infused. Whoever said that I should go infused on that lettuce break, bad idea. Okay, well fuck. Guess what? If it's a sweep, then I'm gonna do the thangity thang. If it's a sweep, then I'm gonna do the thangity thang, right? At the golden pocket. Stop loss behind 886. Let's get nasty. Okay, if it does a sweep, I'll let it do the sweep, and then I'll do the thangity thang from the golden pocket, stop loss 886. Done. And I'll take Kimba box if there's a div. Done. That's it. Am I in a... Okay, fat man, am I in a long? No. Is this where you could long? Yes. There's a difference between where to long and when to long. Is this a good place to long? Kimba box? Yes. Did we spend a little bit of time earlier in the morning talk about fractals? Yes. Okay. Did it give me an edge to get in? Negative. Am I in a position? No. What price would be good edge for you? That's another good question, big bro. It's not about the price. It's not about the price. So a divergence can happen at any price. Yeah, so it goes identify the price first, then wait for the edge to develop at that price. 98 Inco says, when you say a CVD div, you mean the spot one? I prefer the spot one, but somebody saw a coin margin one earlier and it worked. So it's not just one thing, 98 Inco. It's about watching what is the one that is working. So what you want to take a look at 98 Inco is the time frames and which asset class, like which data set, like is it the CVD spot, CVD coin margin, CVD stablecoin, which one being bullish actually lets it pump up. It changes every single time, 98 Inco. That's why when you're watching the charts, like it's so important to have good memory recall, because if you're staring at the shit, but you can't tell me which bull divs are working, then all that time that you were staring at it is just a waste. Yeah. So you got to go back and figure out which one is working. And you know what I would love? This lower low, bitch. Get nasty. And I think that would also be the Crypto head and shoulders. Oh, fuck. We broke out. Bitch. So I will, fuck all the TA, but I will say that in the next 3 days, we're going to get an Crypto thumbnail head and shoulders. So like right now, for example, like I can almost just close my eyes and think, okay, well, if this is a 50 Bitcoin position and I go 1, 2, 3, 4 Kimba box and I'm right there, I'm going to lose about 375. Let's call it 400. All right. So 450 Bitcoin, you're talking about 20K. All right, so let's say, for example, that I did try that, right? And then I'm wrong. Okay, I'm at negative 20K. Then I would be thinking, okay, I'm going to try another 50 Bitcoin position right there. Stop loss right around there. Usually I give myself about a $200 to $200 buffer. So 224, that's perfect. So that's about a 10K. And then so this one, let's say I do 200. That's about 40. So all of those, they start to make less and less sense because your risk reward goes less and less. Right? So obviously this one would be the best one because I'm risking the most to get the most, or risking the least to get the most. Right? So that one is still worth a shot, but this one is like, oh fuck, this one better fucking work type of shit, It's almost kind of shitty. 2.36 risk reward, mid. Still take it, still worth it. And obviously it could go even higher, right? But I'm just kind of thinking like if it's a higher high, then it would be, I'm a level to level guy, it would be the next point of control. So, and then if you're going to TP there or something, like this don't make no sense, right? And that also means that roughly being bullish all the way to the end is going to cost me roughly 70K. Everybody saw the degen limits? Everybody saw the degen limits, right? But it's really not about the number, because in 5 minutes I could change that shit, right? Like, forget the number, right? Because I might change that. What is that though conceptually? What is that conceptually? To be honest with you, I might keep some of those. So if that's what I'm doing on the sub accounts, you can probably figure out what my Kraken would be. So there's some, and you guys have seen me use these kind of interoperably, but there's some that I risk and front run, and there's some that you can wait for the confirmation on. And you already know that the Kraken one's going to be bigger, and if it's that bigger one, you know how I'm going to play that one. All right, well, let's do the damn thing. We're going to give away $1,000 real quick. First and last place, as usual, take it. Oh, snap diddly. Like Thomas Jefferson once said, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Let's go. First and last place takes home the money. Who's going to break through? Murph Games. Oh, here we go. Who's going to get in here? Crispy, Daniel. Pro Leaks. Missed it. You missed it, Daniel Payaro. Where's Danny at? Where's good old Danny boy? All right, let's see who last place finisher is. DB Crazy. Oh my God, if you don't get liquidated, you're going to actually finish. T-Tesh. DB Crazy. DB Crazy. We don't have all... Where are you going, DB Crazy? You better land it. Oh, nice. Oh, you fell off. Oh, you fell off. All right, so T-Tesh, I'm sending you $100. And then let's see who the last place finished. Oh my God. All right, that's it. Woo-wee! Ladies and gentlemen, what do you guys think? Okay, let's do this. Okay, hold on a second. Senpai, we're gonna do heads or tails. And if Senpai beats me, or if Senpai wins, I'm sending $100 to all the mods. So Senpai wins, I'm sending all the mods $100. All right, Senpai, what would you like to do, Senpai? Senpai says, let's go tails. All right, here we go. If it's tails, I'm sending all the mods $100. So if you end up winning, make sure you send me your MEXC UID, okay? If not that big of a deal, Senpai, I'm still sending you $100. Here we go. Oh, shit! All right, mods, send me your MEXC UID, por favor. GDP tomorrow, PCE, monthly, weekly, options, expiration. Ladies and gentlemen, April's been amazing. April's been crazy. We had that 1 week where I kept losing and all the longs didn't work out. The higher time frame stuff is kind of playing out. You know, is it going to be sell in May, walk away, let us pray? I don't know. But here we are. We're almost at the end of April, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, wow, wow. With end of April, we're officially at the quarter mark for the year. So that's fucking nutso, ladies and gentlemen. Stay safe. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the best case scenario, I get filled on the long, don't get stopped out, and then I have, I show up on stream with the long. But we always know how volatile it can be, especially the initial move. So as long, if there's no edge, if there's no div, I'm not taking it, all right? But the levels, we know where the levels are, so. Alrighty, I'm rooting for you guys. Stay safe. I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Have a great night, everybody. Peace.
Listen up, you. Oh,
Market maker trickery. We're back on live stream. That ain't the end, baby. I'm just kidding. I really do have to go. But look at the volatility. Got you, bitch. I love you guys. Have a great night, everybody. Stay safe. For real, though. Stay safe.
listen up, you. Oh, it's the truth I speak. Kimbit is my name, trading is my game. Bitcoin is my focus, charge all my guide. Profit is my goal, so I never step aside. It is just mathematics, a few trading tactics. Fibonacci is my mate, golden ratio on my mind. You got to respect the trend, or you'll be left behind.